just out for a little walk along the river. Very nice. I was just thinking about crypto kitties. If you haven't seen them already, they're these. Well, it's. I haven't investigated very deeply, but it seems to me that they are little avatars. They're basically a bunch of. They're an image and some metadata. It boils down to, but on the blockchain, on the Ethereum blockchain, and you can buy and sell them, and then you can breed them. So there's some breeding algorithm that I assume takes this metadata from each of the parents and turns it into a new one, and then you can buy and sell these kitties, and and obviously it's fun. It's it's the sort of thing that you never know really what's going to come along and make people actually take notice of a network, and then there's all sorts of stuff going on the Ethereum network, but it's cats, fake cats for that matter. Not that I'm snobby about cat, whether you have real cats, fake cats, imaginary cats, it's all the same to me. But it can only be a matter of time before somebody makes something generic, like crypto critters. I should have checked that before. Should have checked that domain name before I came out and started making a video. Crypto critters, all sorts of different imaginary animals that you could then breed into species breeding, or or whatever. It's bound to happen that somebody else will do a knockoff of crypto kitties, and then where will the network be? I mean, at the moment, I saw something saying like 25% of the network's work was on processing transactions related to crypto kitties. That'll really stuff it. So, especially if they then iron out some of the things that make it difficult, and they will have learned something from it. Anyway, that's the way these things go. You get a little push of stuff on the network, and then somebody copies it, and it goes everywhere. I've resisted so far the temptation to spend my hard-earned laugh at the hard-earned bit, my hard-earned F. That reminds me, where did I get my crypto from? Now that it seems everybody's heard about all of this stuff, people are saying to me, so how much have you got? Are you really rich? No. Have you, how much have you got? Where did you get it from? Where did you buy yours? And I have to tell them that I didn't buy mine at all. All of my crypto holdings, I've never put any of my own money into it. I'd estimate, and I should do a proper roundup, but I'd estimate, including my Steam holdings, I've got between £3,000 and £4,000 worth of crypto at today's prices. But the bulk of that is Steam, which I've earned from writing, doing this, making stuff on the internet, which I've been doing for the last 12, 13, 14 years, and not getting paid directly for very much of that, but the first, even the first bit of Bitcoin that I ever got, I think came from a game that was Flappy Bird, the Flappy Bird thing, and it ran kind of tournaments of 4 people, and the top 3 people got a little bit of Bitcoin, or at least they got some numbers on the screen, that when they added up to a certain amount, you could redeem as Bitcoin. And so that's how I got started in crypto, lad. Playing a stupid, pointless but amusing game that at the time you were able to earn, and I'd love to know how much I got from that. And look now at what because that was at a time when Bitcoin was selling for about, I don't know, £300 each maximum. And now today it's like $11,000. That's how I got started, and since then I've never put anything in. All of the holdings I've got are basically derived from that kind of activity and Steam, trading a bit here, trading a bit there, buying stuff when it came out. I probably used a bit of that Bitcoin to buy a little bit of Ethereum when it was like 10p. I've since sold that, but this isn't a post about how much money Lloyd's got in crypto. It's a thing about how you bootstrap networks, and you bootstrap my experience of bootstrapping networks is not the same as lots of other people's, which is you buy into them, you do whatever. I've just played the games and taken the rewards and done nothing, done no work, nothing. Well, here I am, Shelford Park. Ain't it lovely? The sky's a bit less interesting, but now it's time to go home for a cup of tea.